Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Double D Guitar. It's me, Double D. I grabbed a Space Rip. Yeah, Space Rip. It's analog synthesizer. Let's see if I can make it show up right. Analog synthesizer by the guys at Pigtronix Pedals. It's got a description on the box here. Space Rip is an analog guitar synthesizer featuring pulse width modulation, PWM, sawtooth and square wave voices in multiple octaves with zero latency, pitch, and dynamics tracking. It sounds like tearing the fabric of space-time in half. I'm going to get in trouble for using this thing. Yeah, Pigtronix Space Rip. I'll open this bad boy up. It's little. I'll admit, this is my second one of these because the first one I got, always with the box. I like that box, right? That's the thing. I like that box. Hey, look, they send you a thing that's like exactly that size too, a Velcro strip. This is my second one because the first one that I bought, this shape button, when it was pressed down into sawtooth, and you just touched it, it would completely knock out the fuzz circuit, and everything about it was real wobbly. It's an analog synthesizer with, you know, a pretty cool looking little setup. I love those knobs. They're like detanted knobs on the side. Not that they don't have detents in the settings, like the knobs move smoothly, but it's got little grabby spots, like little notches here, I guess you might want to call them. And it's got a rate for the modulation, and then this is a tune, which is going to actually tune the synthesizer in relation to your guitar. And when it's at that like 10 o'clock-ish, in between 10 o'clock and 11 position, right around there, it's right in tune. It's the analog synthesizer voice is in the same pitch as your guitar. And then you can move it this way and kind of raise it up some, move it that way and bring it down a little bit, and then kind of mess with the rate. And these two are really interactive together, these two top controls. And then you get a mix. You dial it all the way to the fuzz circuit by sending it all the way clockwise that way, bringing it back counterclockwise, brings in more of the guitar signal until it's all just guitar signals. So you want it full on fuzz, you do that. And then it's got an octave. You can add a lower octave into your signal, so it keeps the fuzz and the whole analog synth circuit full and thick sounding. And then you can even engage this switch and send everything down an octave. So yeah, multiple octave analog synthesizer circuit. And man, I tell you, the videos that I saw of it were a blast, and messing around even with the broken one I had was a lot of fun. So I'm going to pop this on my board, and I'll pick a guitar to mess with. Maybe a Les Paul. Maybe a Les Paul. I've seen a lot of single coil demos with this, so why not do something a little bit different? All right, so the Pigtronix Space Rip, little itty bitty guy, analog synthesizer. Doesn't take a battery. You have to use the DC 9 volt center tip negative. I kept trying to bring in some delays and some phasers and different gains and stuff. You can really mess around with this thing. It gets out of control real quick. It's already out of control. Like when you are touching that thing, it's like out of control. And but in a fun way, in an inspiring kind of way. Like you just play something and it makes a noise, and you just kind of keep on playing with the noise and the sound. Man, that thing's cool. The Space Rip. I had a box around here. The box is over there. Okay. Ow. Bang my knee just so that I could show off the box one more time. The Space Rip. And I'll make sure that I put like a image of it. That's way better than whatever quality I got off my camera here. But yeah, you can really mess with that thing, man. You throw a bunch of reverb on it, throw some of that shimmer stuff on it, throw some delays, and you get pretty lost with it for sure. I definitely am going to have to trim all of that footage down to a cohesive few minutes of playing, because I just played for about an hour messing around. So yeah, check it out. The Space Rip. It's one of those crazy fuzzes. All of a sudden, I like fuzz. I never have really before, and all of a sudden, I'm kind of intrigued. But I'm also intrigued by reverb. So if pedals and that kind of stuff is something you're into, I have 3 brand new reverb pedals here. Well, a couple of, maybe not brand new, but I have one really brand new one, and a couple of more that I'm going to be featuring in a couple of upcoming videos here. So, yeah, Space Rip. I'm going to just stick around a little bit more. All right. Thanks for being here, Double D Guitar.